got another video for you today. Hey, pay attention. You're gonna like this one. Because I'm telling you, I'm gonna show you something that nobody else will ever say to you and ever show you. Guys, this is the channel to get information that no one else is giving you. This is the channel for you to learn real, reality-based, street self-defense information that you can use. Offense and defense. You need to know it. My name is Professor Dave. I am a self-defense specialist. Not just some bum with a black belt. I specialize in reality-based street self-defense. Ain't no new jack to the scene. I've been doing this over 40 years. I'm gonna show you today why you should not disarm a knife. A man got a knife at your face. Watch this. Kenny, come on in here.
To another level.
Man got a knife to your face. First of all, when you practice this technique, this is a training knife. Do not do the actual technique with a training knife. Use a foam knife or a piece of foam. So for safety and practice reasons, please don't be stupid with your training. Just using the real knife trainer to just show you. You'll see people talking about, I'll cut you, man. Come on, bring it. I'll slice you up. What you gonna do? Now, of course, if you have space, you back up, you keep distance. But what if you don't have space? What if it's a situation like this? Put your back to the bag, please. What if it's a situation where there's a wall and you got very little space? Now you see that guy pointing that blade in your face, telling you, you bad? Bring it. Come on. What you gonna do? What? I'll cut you up. Now, the first thing in your mind is, you know what? Oh, man, I got this. Watch this. First thing in your mind is, Kenny, he put the knife in your face. Get the knife, please. He put the knife in your face.
Oh, man, I'll cut you.
And you're thinking, I could deal with this. I'm going to disarm the knife. I'm going to take his hand. I'm going to grab his hand, turn it over, do this. And if you don't believe me, search YouTube. This is exactly what you will see. Grab the arm, turn it over, put the hand in the back of the knife, rotate the knife till it's out of his hand, strike him, and use the knife. People try to disarm a guy with a knife. Do you know how hard it is to disarm a knife guy? Knife is like water. Knife is like water. It flows. It flows through every crack and every crevice. A good knife guy, it flows. So if you are trying to base your disarm of a knife off of the same thing, put the gun in my face, you do with a gun because you practice disarming, or you practice with a gun. I'm going to do this here, same movement, watch. Whip the gun out of his hand, elbow him, come back, rack, tap, and shoot. You see, all of that is nice. But the only person who's going to do that is a person who trains every single day and a person who's out in the combat field. A combat man, or a soldier. Ain't no Joe citizen, ain't no librarian, ain't no school teacher, ain't no mechanic is going to grab the arm, lock it in, wrench the gun out of his hand, elbow him, rack it, tap it, and get into position. That's called Fantasy Island. I know some of you are too young to know about Fantasy Island because they took it off the air. But that was a show where everything on the island was fantasy. You see? And some of you train and live on Fantasy Island because you forget the human element. Motion causes motion. You see, with a gun, even if you're good at disarming and you're fast, that disarming with a gun may work with a gun. Let me slow it down. Turn my face off the line of fire, grab the barrel, tilt the barrel up, rotate the weapon, pull the weapon back to you, Fine. Put the knife in your hand, Kenny. So now Kenny got the knife in his hand. You see now, he's pointing the knife in my face. This is not a barrel now. This is the blade. This is the sharp part. So I'm going to grab the sharp part, rotate the sharp part, turn it, and I'm never going to react. Now, what happened if Kenny just gently pulls his hand backwards? Now, you see this? See that little boomerang, that little Nike thing? Now that Nike thing is not here. My thumb is hanging all the way down here now because it just got split open. So now it's an L, a long line, an I, instead of a boomerang. Okay? Tell me you're not going to react to that. And you guys will say, oh, well, yeah, I'm faster. Okay. Kenny's no bum. Motion causes motion.
Cut you, man.
As soon as I pull the knife, just pull it back. I got cut. I got cut again. I got cut again. So, I know some of you are thinking, well, I'll grab the hand. And now when you do this, what about his other hand? And he punches you right in your face. I'm going to show you something and tell you something. See, these are things you may do without consciously thinking about it. Pay attention. If you smack this hand this way, you may say, boom, I'm going to smack the hand. Do you know it's a natural movement with a knife because the knife flows? He's going to go like this and he's going to cut under and over. That's all the knife is going to do, under and over. You smack it under and over. So now, you have to understand, if a man puts a knife in your face, the motion you want to do is not smack this way because now your guts is open. You're going to cut your guts open and you try to go in. He's going to move. Motion causes motion, and he's going to cut your guts and cut your neck. But if you smack it the other way, if you smack it this way, now you're motioning in at the same time. So you did this. So I still may not have control of his arm, but he's going to slice me across my thigh as opposed to across my gut. Because watch the elbow. Once I smack it and I move in, the elbow, in order for him to cut me or stab me, the elbow has to come back. So my train of thought is once I go here, I'm trying to get in as quickly as I can to shut him down. But I don't care how slow I am. The adrenaline is flowing. Fear is flowing. So once I did this, the muscle, the arm, I grab it. He ain't pulling it. Pull it back, Kenny, to try to stab me. No, that's not happening. This. So it's muscle, forearm. Now, only thing Kenny got available to him is to drop his hand down across my thigh. That's it. And once he do that, guys, it's on. You roll with it, you bam, you kick with it, you come out, whoop. The man, you can work with that. Even if you're slow, even if you suck, you got a better chance this. And some of you say, well, why don't you punch him in the face? So I'm going to do this and punch him in the face. Kenny, when I grab your wrist with one hand and don't control the elbow, pull your hand back, please. There's nothing I can do to stop him from doing that. I grab his arm. There's nothing I can do to stop. Look at what he just did to me. Look at his hand and look at my face. My balance is off. So now he just clocked me in my face, and then he's going to go to work and finish me off. So I can't rely on this and grab without moving. I need to secure position first before I can strike. You got to get in position to strike. Just grabbing the floating hand and thinking you're going to hit is not good enough. We call it push, control, attack. But when we push it, control the hand, control the whole arm. Now I can attack. Now when he moves, he's got a motion. Whoa, headbutt, wham, leg, wham, straight. Yeah, shit. Now I can attack. I want to show you guys something. Stick guys would appreciate this. Can you say that, please? Every Arnis person knows this strike. Anyone that does Kali and Arnis know this strike. They know this strike. They practice it over and over. Very effective strike. You can make a large distance with this strike from a non-threatening manner. These mats are 6 feet, 6 inches. Kenny's standing on the line. I'm standing on the line. I can make up 6 feet and crack Kenny in his head before he can ever motion or pick his hand up. In one swoop. So every Arnis guy knows this. Why am I telling you that? Because when you smack my hand, pay attention. This is the lesson right here, baby. Pay attention. If you smack my hand this way, I don't do this. Smack it this way, I don't do this. Once again, it flows like water. So when he smack it, look at the motion. Look familiar? Look familiar? Inside, remember? Remember this motion? So when you smack it, so you guys, if a man put a knife on you, hold it to your face or hold it to your chest, and you smack it to the inside, thinking you're gonna go in, close the distance or strike, that knife is gonna just come right around so quick, you ain't gonna know what the hell hit you. So you have to smack it to the outside because you see the motion now it's do it again. See, my elbow this way, inside. No, look at this. It is the same motion as this. Watch my elbow. Boom. Now it's smack it the other way. The elbow has to bend in order for me. The elbow has to bend in order for me to come across with the cut. So what does that mean? It's easier this way, boom, for me to do this than it is for me to, see, look at the distance. See the distance? Before I can do that. Guys, you got a half a second to think. Master your emotions. Don't let your emotions get caught up from you. And you do this because you're excited. You don't sweat. Get that out of my bam, you're going to get cut. So you better understand this. Because now this gives you a better chance. And if you got no training, that's hard. If you got no training, simplest thing to do, push it, grab it, hold on to the garment, the muscle, the arm, and he's going to start to move that knife and let your legs work. Let your legs work. If you don't have confidence with the ability to do this, hold the muscle, strike, to let go of that hand while you're striking, that takes training. Just do this, grab on, boom, use your legs, and then start to break the man down from your ground up, not from the top to the bottom. So I hope you picked up something on this video. Don't take my word for it. Once again, the motion is this versus this. Smack it this way, I can't go. I don't go like this, look. It's awkward. This way, you smack it this way, it feels all natural and very comfortable to do that. It feels uncomfortable to go the other way. So once again, pay attention. Because if you deal with a knife guy or a guy that does Filipino training, you are screwed if you hit that hand on the inside. Don't take my word for it. Look for it, practice it, then you make your comments after you practice it. Don't not practice it and make stupid comments. Because I'll tell you right now, let me do it to you. Let me see you grab a knife out of my hand. I'll take you to the nearest hospital. It's called, what is the nearest hospital over here? What's that one that no one leaves alive? What's the name of that hospital?
Brookdale.
Brookdale. Well, I take you to Brookdale, your chances of surviving is just as bad if you get cut on the wrist than if you get stabbed in the heart. Keep it simple.
Guys, don't forget, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and above and beyond everything else, guys, I want you to share the videos with as many people as you know, guys. Don't forget to drop us a comment, guys. Let us know what you think about the video. Guys, we'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much.
To another level.
Professor David here. I have a special offer for all of you guys who's been following us over the past year and a half. I want to say thank you. I put together a special offer. We've been getting a lot of emails and DMs requesting, how can I train with you? I put together something special for everyone who's interested in training with me directly. I now have an offer for everyone who's interested, who want to train with me directly. You hear me talking about my book. I always do all the work out of my book. All the videos you've seen comes out of the book. All of the information. I am now teaching and offering this system to you from A to Z. Everything out of the book, I'm teaching it. If you are interested in something like that, I'm doing it starting the beginning of 2024. Contact me.
To another level.